Hey guys, today I wanted to present you a product that I really like, something retro, something that you don't see very often these days. This is a dual band receiver from the Japanese brand AIWA or AIWA, which has FM and AM analog radio reception. It's relatively compact. It's a very interesting product and it's a good one. It's a high quality product, even though it looks retro with its retro and quality design. But before we proceed with the actual review of this product, let me show you the packaging and tell you a bit more about the main features and specs of this two-band receiver AM and FM from AIWA. So first of all, let's take a look at the box. It came with a really nice basic box where you can see the main features. High quality sound. You also have included earbuds with a 3.5 connector, which I'll show you in a minute. It has ultra sensitivity radio reception. I already tested the radio and it really has a reception that's a bit better than what I've usually tested, especially from such a small device. I'm really surprised how sensitive this receiver is. High definition sound. Yes, the sound is good. I wouldn't call it high definition, but yes, it's a high quality sound coming from the AIWA RS-55 BK. I guess BK is something for black, or the color. I think there's another color that this radio is offered. I'm not sure what that is. Really nicely packaged. Here we had some of the accessories that I'll show you in a minute. And on the rear we have some more information, as you can see, in English, Spanish, and confirmation that we're talking about a Japanese brand. Even though this radio is not produced in Japan, I think it's produced in China. It's a Japanese brand. And here are the accessories that were included with the radio itself. Quality we're in earphones, carrying pouch, which is very nice, and two alkaline batteries that use to power this radio, because the main source of power comes from the batteries. You cannot use type C or another type of cable to power this radio. It is only batteries, but that makes it even more compact. I don't know if you can see my hand and how small this really is, especially for the quality of the reception and the sound as well. Here you have the speaker mesh, but before we proceed with the actual radio, let me show you the carrying pouch. Really nice pouch which suits the radio really nice. So if you want to carry it around more, it's softly padded, so it's going to protect it really nice. Some booklets, different instructions how to operate with the radio. The batteries are already inside. Let me show you where. You have the two AIWA batteries. Great job for providing this in the package, so you can use it directly. And here are the earbuds, which you can connect with the 3.5 millimeter jack, which comes right here on the side of the radio. So nice addition. So before I buy this radio, I researched, and it seems to be that's one of the better radios out there. Of course, there's some premium brands that have even more expensive radios with even more features and accessories. I checked a couple from Philips. Philips also have analog FM AM radios as well, which are also pretty good. But I decided to try this one. I like the brand. Previously I had a sound system from AIWA, which was very good one. And here is the extending antenna that the radio has. It extends probably 4 times more than what you see here on the screen, but most of the time you wouldn't need it, because the reception is really good. You can really extend it just a little bit, but if you're in an area with bad reception, I guess you can extend it even more. On the side you have the controls, the tune button, this big one. You have very precise tuning, which is very good, and the volume switch, which also turns on and off the radio itself. So you can very easily scroll if you want to turn the volume up. And now let's try to search something and see how you can easily operate. Here you can see the red light, which indicates it's powered on, and here we have some music, and the speaker gets pretty loud. Let me try to turn the volume up. This is on max, and yeah, it gets really loud. So it's very easy to tune between the stations, and it gets a lot of station, at least in my area. So very nice reception, even though it's a pretty small device. And you can switch from AM to FM from this button here on top. As you can see how it indicates currently on AM, and if we switch it, it goes on FM. So very easy to operate. And let me show you one additional feature that this AIWA radio has. This is something like a stand, so you can point the audio sound in the proper direction. If it lies down, it's straight upward, but with this stand, I guess you can also set it close to a wall or something. So it's a nice addition to have this on the back, on the rear side. And let me show you the rear of the radio itself, where you have the battery slot on the bottom. Here some more information, and yeah, the legend. I don't know what actually that means. If you have information, please drop me a comment below. I would love to hear the story of this sign here on the back of this brand. So this is the radio itself. The model, once again, RS-55 black, and the price was also pretty good, around $30. In Europe you can expect it to be like 32 up to 35 euros. On sale you can find it even under 30 euros, which is very good value if you need something retro styled, if you need analog receiver for your radio station, something easy to carry around, and that's relatively affordable. It also looks very well made, something that is going to last. It looks very durable, something that I appreciate in the products that I test, because we've seen a lot of products with very high specifications but not very well built. I don't think that's the case with this AIWA. So very interesting product. I've been testing it for a couple of days. Probably will make it a long-term review. If you have comments about it, or if you're using a similar product, please share with us in the comments below, and stay tuned, subscribe for my next product review. The batteries on this device, something that I just remembered, are supposed to last around 30 hours or so. I still haven't tested. This is the first set of batteries that came right out of the box, so I'll probably add this information at some point later. And stay tuned, subscribe, and expect my next review very soon. See you later.